Hi friends, I hope you guys are practicing your social distancing and you guys are being smart out there. But since we are not looking for quick and easy meals, I'll just be giving you guys my meals that I'm preparing for my family during this quarantine time, or the time that we're supposed to be in the house. So please guys, if you aren't doing so, please follow the rules. And if you're not already under quarantine or curfew, please try to stay in at all costs. But today I'm making some banana bread because we have tons of bananas and they're all starting to look like this. So I just wanted to give you all a really quick and easy banana bread recipe if you all do not have one, or if you're intimidated by some reason to go ahead and bake some banana bread for yourself. So I am doing a double batch, so I just figured I would show you guys how to do it. So for the banana bread, you will need some all-purpose flour. I'm using commute flour, but all-purpose flour will be fine. You'll need some sugar. You'll need you'll also need 3 ripe bananas. And the riper, the best. These are pretty beat up and bruised up. And this is what I look for when I'm making my banana bread. You'll need a bowl and a sieve to sift your ingredients. You need a 1/2 cup of oil. You'll need some baking powder, some baking soda, some salt, and some vanilla. So right here, I already have 2 bananas mashed. They're not mashed as well as I would like them, but I haven't done that yet. I wanted to show you guys how I do this. I'm simply going to peel this, and let's see if I can set this up so you guys can see. So I'm simply just going to peel this banana, and like I said, this banana is so far past me being able to eat it. I cannot stand bananas when they get this mushy. The only thing they are good for at this point to me are smoothies and banana bread. So simply you just want to take it out of the peel and then take that bitter part that is at the end. You want to make sure that you get that out as well. And then you just take a fork and you smash it. Now this is what I did with those first 2. This is what I'm going to do for this one. And I just like to break it down into bigger chunks, and then I literally just smash it all. And I just keep smashing until it's like pasty almost. Very pureed. You're just getting all the sugar out of the bananas and smashing, smashing, smashing. Now there may be other ways to do it, but this is the way that I saw my grandmother do it when she would make this in not banana bread, but she would put a pineapple banana caramel frosting on a cake that is just to die for. And this is just the only way I ever saw them smash bananas. So you just want to smash it. It's gonna become kind of not very, very loose, but this is the consistency that you are looking for. So I'm happy with this. I'm just gonna go ahead and set this to the side. So now we're moving on to our dry ingredients. And like I said, we're going to sift them. So you'll need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Again, I'm using commute. I like to use commute for my muffins and things. It's like an ancient grain flour. It's really nutty, but still really, really good. That's all I can say. But 2 cups here. All right. Now this is 2 cups of baking powder. So you want to put that in. That was 2 teaspoons of baking powder. This is 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Baking soda. I'm just getting so tongue twisted. So let me be clear: 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And now we're going for 3/4 of a teaspoon of kosher salt. Now we simply just want to shake it and put that through the sieve. That's just salt. And I will get a strainer I'll get a whisk and whisk that together really, really good. Just like so. So just to incorporate that, those dry ingredients are done. Let's put those to the side. Now we're gonna work with our wet ingredients. In a separate bowl, you wanna combine your wet ingredients. So we need 2 eggs, and these are at room temperature. So make sure that you take your eggs out first. Leave those out for about 15 minutes before you go ahead and use those. Now I'm just going to break them up and give them a whisk really, really quickly. Now to this, you want to add 1 cup of sugar. I have not tried this with any other like sugar substitutes. I'm sure you probably could for those that might not want to use the regular sugar. But to that, 1 cup of sugar. And this is basically creaming the sugar and the egg. And once I've got this incorporated a little bit, now we're going to add the 1/2 of a cup of vegetable oil, and then a teaspoon of vanilla extract. All right, so now we are just going to mix this, and I'm going to mix this for about 3 minutes so that everything is fully combined and aerated, just like so. So I'm gonna do this for about another 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and then I'll be back. Okay, so this is what you're going for. Now we are just going to alternate between our dry ingredients and our bananas. So I like to do it in thirds, but only in thirds with the dry. So the flour and the baking powder and soda. So I'm going to put in about a third of the flour, and I'm going to combine it, or just combine it, trying to incorporate all that's dry in here. So just like that. Now I'm going to put in 1/2 of the bananas, 1/2 of the mashed bananas, and we're going to fold and whisk this in. Now another third of the dry, and you can just eyeball it, not have to be precise. Now the rest of the bananas. I try to get them all, so sorry if you hear the scraping. Just try to get them all. Combine. And now the last little bit of the flour. And we're gonna combine. Now after this is pulled together, if you wanted to add nuts, it's at this time that you would do so. You can add pecans or walnuts. Either is delicious, but we're not, I should say, the whole house is not a big nut fan. So I'm gonna leave them out of this. So now this is ready to actually put into a loaf pan. So you'll need a loaf pan, and I just like to get these pre-cut parchment papers, and I just kind of stick them down in here as well as I can to make them stay. And they're not going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect at all. But once you start putting the mixture in, it will go down in there. So I'm just going to put in some of the batter. And I say some because we're gonna fix it. some of the batter here. So we're gonna fix it so that it sits in here. All right, so now it should go in pretty much as we need it to. All right, so let's put the rest of this in here. My oven is already set at 350 degrees. Also be conscious of what your loaf pan is made out of. If it is the dark material, or if it's a darker pan, then you do want to make sure that you always bake on 350 because they tend to brown very quickly when they're in those pans. If you have an aluminum pan that is not a dark pan, then you might be able to get away with like a 355 or a 360, but in general you're looking at 350 degrees, and that's what I always bake this on. So we've got our banana bread in the loaf pan, and now we're gonna go right on over to the oven, as you can see, again at 350 degrees, and we are going to set it in the middle rack here. And this is going to bake for about 40 to 45 minutes. So it's gonna bake for about 40 to 45 minutes, but do not hold me to that, guys. I don't usually stand by the stove and I wait for it. I usually let my nose tell me to come and check on it. When you can start smelling the sweet banana bread in the air, that means you really should go to the oven and check on it to see how much time you have left. You're really just looking for that nice dome top. There may be like little cracks in the top of it, but that's when you want to start looking at it. Usually you can see if it has set or cooked all the way through, or if you need a little bit more time on it. So after you've checked on it, after your nose tells you to go check on it, I would probably start checking it every like 8 to 10 minutes after that to make sure that it doesn't burn, and that you pull it out as soon as a toothpick comes out of the middle clean. So I'll come back and let you guys see what it looks like when we're at that point. The bread is done. Mommy's getting a slice. Is it good, Mom?
Very good.
Yeah, we already cut it before I showed you the finished product. All right, guys, so that's my banana bread recipe. It's really simple, it's delicious. I've had a few people try it and not even have the video, just follow my step-by-step directions, and it turned out delicious. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. If you still have questions after looking at the video, go ahead and hit me up via the comment section. I'll definitely get back in touch with you as soon as I possibly can. Also, hit the notification bell if you have not done so already, and follow me over on my Instagram page at Shay's Country Kitchen. Until the next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.